now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Ladies and gents, it's Friday night. We feel all right. The mood is right.
Yes, sir.
For episode 88 of the Smoke Pit. As always, your homies are here. Mac, aka your boy, and Black Mac. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Some serious shit, some funny shit, and then some pretty funny shit. So I think we got a nice spread. A nice spread across the gamut of podcast topics and discussions. But before we get into all to that, you know what we do. Shout out to our sponsor, Plug Earbuds, right? www.gettheplugs.com. You know the holidays coming up. You know somebody out there who might want some wireless earphones. You know what I'm saying? Wireless earbuds. Listen to their beats so they ain't got the cables hooked up to them when they go to the gym or run or do anything in life. Want to be wire free, so hit up Plug Earbuds, www.gettheplugs.com. If you purchase something and you're in that checkout page and you see that coupon code, make sure to put in DFPN10, get 10% off your purchase. Again, that's at gettheplugs.com. Bandcamp popping, you know what it is. New music on there. E. Smitty doing shit. Waiting on I have intel, ladies and gentlemen. They actually let me on the inside. I've heard new music from the general, Mark Sox, and some from your boy, Black Mac. So I'm not saying when they're going to put it on there. I just know when it's time for them to drop it, it will be dropping first on the Bandcamp. So if you went in on that, datfeeling.bandcamp.com, know it's $3 a month. Get in there, listen to some good stuff that ain't out everywhere, and support the music side of that feeling. Patreon's been popping. Last week, we did the stream of UFC 280. Good shit. Tomorrow, we'll be streaming the Jake Paul, Anderson Silva fight. So if you want to see, I know everybody's tempted. Everybody's interested. Like, nobody wants to support Jake Paul, but people want to see what the fuck he finna do, right? So we're going to help y'all do that for free. On the brand, we'll do it. You know, no financial commitment from you. You want to see it? Just join the Patreon.
Come hang out.
Different tiers. Make sure you just go check us out at patreon.com/datfeelingpodcast. And we got you over here. All right. We also got merch this weekend. New line dropping from DFPN Hometown. Different cityscapes of different cities across the country with the DFPN logo on it. So if you want to represent DFPN and your hometown, your city, it's the city. You know what I'm saying? That's your city. If not, if you see the line when it comes out and your city ain't there, let us know. We can hook something up, design something for you real quick to represent. So expect to see that this weekend, as well as some new merch from Saturday Night Nerds. A whole lot of shit going down over here on the DFPN side. So, and as always, you see the ticker at the bottom. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever you're doing, whatever you're watching us at on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. Click the bell, whatever you got to click to be notified when us two go live. You know shit's about to go down. You don't want to miss none of this. So make sure you click that button so you know what it is. And I'm looking around, and I got this tall-ass soju juice mix, but I do not have a shot.
It's okay.
I am this week's ill-prepared hoe. So
it's okay. So I'm gonna tell you before we knock the shot out of the way. I don't have a shot either, but the hero known as Cant Man has struck again, ladies and gentlemen. I will be laying off the alcohol for a while.
Responsible one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I have to be responsible. So
it is what it is. What you got? Some water? Something?
Yeah, I got some water. So
take a swig with your boy, so we can bring in the festivities and shit, right?
Let's do that.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, yo, Pitmasters, this one's to you. Made it to the end of the week.
Hey, Danielle.
Let's get in, have some fun, and have some good discussions and some good talks tonight. All right?
Yes.
Here. Salud.
Salud. Water's a good invention.
Yeah.
Shout out to God for making this planet water.
Oh, God. What up? We got Jeff Fountain in here. What up? Danielle, what up? Salute to you as well, sir. Salute to you as well.
Salud.
Before we get into stuff, so it's official, man. Tom Brady will go down in history as the one motherfucker who took the go have fun with your little friends and actually tried to go have fun with his friends and found out what that meant. You know what I'm saying? like it was, babe, I really want to play football. Tom, you told me you was going to retire. Babe, I still think you know what? Go have fun with your friends. Go play football, Tom. Really? You mean it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go, Tom.
Sure.
Have fun. I hope you win the Super Bowl. Thanks. You're the greatest. Then he shows up to camp. They're just like, Tom, what you doing? Tom, I thought you was done. Nah, Giselle said it was cool if I can't. How does she say it?
Boy. Boy.
Hey, well,
what?
Yeah. She said it was cool. She said it was cool. Yeah. How did she say it, Tom? She was like, go have fun with your little friends. This nigga Tom.
This motherfucker. You do know you about to get divorced, right? Nah, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. She said I could. What you do this summer, Tom? Did you spend time with the kids? Nope. I was in training camp.
Yo, man, it was wild. What up, Just Williams, all the way from Alaska? Talk about let's go Astros. Yeah, you be repping that squad hard, man. It's the only team from Houston you be repping, so it's all good. He also wants to know if AB smashed his old lady. I was doubting it.
You know, it's a possibility now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At first, I was just like, AB just out here being a complete ass. Like Tom been over backwards to get you that ring, get you a chance to win one and stuff. But you out here acting an ass, and then all of a sudden, I'm just like, bro, this divorce accelerated at a high pace, as Ron Burgundy said. That escalated quickly.
Yes, it did.
And, it went from separated to just hiring lawyers to see, and then all of a sudden, we finalized our divorce today.
Damn.
But that's the first thing I thought about. I was just like, Tom, she was just like, don't do this. Babe, I still think I'm still elite. Did you see my numbers last year? Tom, you said that was your last season. But babe, I think I can make another run at. You know what, Tom? Go
ahead.
Yeah, if you want to play football, go play football. You really mean it? Yeah, Tom.
Go ahead.
If you really want football, if you really want to play football more than be here, go ahead. Oh, thanks, babe. You're the best. He got to that locker room. His team was just like, she said you could come here, right? Yeah. She really said it was cool. Yeah. How'd she say it? You know what, Tom? Go play football then. If you really want to play football, go play football. So she knows I really wanted to play, so I just left. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right?
Took his clothes off mid-game.
AB came right out of the closet. Put that shit on. Put that shit on. He came out with that negligee, told old girl, hey, Giselle, put that shit on.
Put that shit on.
Put that shit on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because like if you saw him play last night and like he looks out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not going away.
We know what that is.
He gets up on the stage when you see the what you call it, like the post game interviews. Like if you look at Tom Brady's face, I'm just like, bro, why do I see your whole jaw structure? Like, I know you're doing this vegan thing.
He ain't ate.
I know you're doing this vegan thing, but bro, like you can get some grilled chicken or something. Like, bro, you up here just fading away.
Yeah, that's that D,
bro.
That's that D, not the divorce. That divorce took about 20 pounds off his ass real quick.
Dude, I'm just like, I don't know if now that it's finalized, he's gonna snap back to it, but bro, I don't know. Like, go after your dreams, bro. If this is really what you're passionate about, I hope it works out for you. I hope co-parenting works out for you guys. But I'm just fam, like I can't make decisions for another grown man. I'm just, bro, if I would have had it's different when you're not in the shoes. If I would have just had this man's life, 7 Super Bowls, all the records, everything, you know, I'm tapping a supermodel wife, 2 beautiful kids with her, you know, raising another, you know, I'm just, bro, life is good.
You did it. You did it.
Good.
You won, bro. You won. Right. You don't need the extra win. You don't need it. It's let it go.
Fountains in here talk about. I'm saying Giselle, bro. He let Giselle go for a bunch of dudes.
I mean, in truth,
like I know the camaraderie with in the locker room and the football team. Like y'all go through some shit. Y'all have the highs and the lows and stuff. It's hard to say goodbye to something you've been doing for that long. Unlike the military, like when my time is here, hey, bye.
I'm out.
Also, the military wasn't paying me though, but for him, like he's been at the top of this game for 20 years and to just step away. Like Jordan even couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? He came back and dabbled with the Wizards, you know, to really find out like, for a 40-year-old, I still got it, but I ain't got it like these young boys out here.
Yeah, this championship form has left. And Tom's finding that out.
Yeah, him and Aaron Rodgers. So I think Tom fucked Aaron Rodgers up because Aaron's 38. Normally that used to be old for quarterbacks. But then Tom Brady busted that fucking mold, and now everybody's thinking, I can do what Tom does. You can't. Like, there's always that one motherfucker that can do it. Like, basketball-wise, I think LeBron's the only one who's going to be doing 20-plus years playing at an all-star level like that.
Right.
Like, Kobe did it, but Kobe had some injuries and missed seasons and stuff. LeBron's kind of been steady throughout his whole career being great. Right. So you're going to have people being like, I want to be the next LeBron. I'm going to play 25 years and play with my grandkids on the same team.
Right.
Like, calm the fuck down. Like, you can't do it.
Relax, my guy. This ain't for you.
Yes. Anyways, I wish
everybody
Tom
can't
go. Unless he's playing the Panthers. So I don't know who he's playing next. But if he's playing the Saints, I wish him well. No,
what the fuck?
No. Playing, bro.
I hope he cries.
Actually, the winner between the Panthers and the Falcons this Sunday, the winner will have sole possession of first place in our trash ass division.
Ain't that sad? You know that? Ain't that sad? That's sad.
Did you know that the Panthers can go from 1-5 and be like, shit, they are right now in a playoff spot.
We're in first place in the division. Yep.
Oh man.
It's sad.
All right, what we got to talk about tonight, man?
All right, so we're gonna hit them heavy. First off, we're gonna hit them heavy.
Hold on, first, yeah. Disclaimer. For those who are like, I'm tired of hearing about Kanye. Why we talk about Kanye? Why does anybody care about Kanye? We're gonna talk about Kanye tonight. So if you are one of those cool people that are, I don't know why the world's obsessed with Kanye. There's more important things in the world to talk about. We'll tag you when we're done talking about it. Those people, to me, remind me of the people who be like, you know, I haven't watched one episode of Game of Thrones, and I'm still like, oh my God. I get it. You're too cool. You're too cool You're too cool. One day we'll evolve and not give a fuck like you, right? Not care about
Just watch it.
popular media. But
Right.
until then, we talking about Kanye, motherfucker. So because I also feel like as prominent as he is, some of the things he's putting out kind of need to be discussed and dissected in a way. So I'll let you take the lead on this one first.
Okay, so Kanye has lost about $2 billion he lost about $2 billion in a day. All of his endorsements gone. This is based off a tweet, really, that he put out saying that he was going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community. His wording in the tweet, and this is why I say, black people, please know what the fuck you about to post, like mine and mines and all that shit. Just let it go, bro. Because he's saying, I'm going DEFCON 3, which, if you know military slang, is Defense Condition 3, relatively speaking, in a readiness posture going into war. So he said he was going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community. The way he worded it was, I'm going death, as in kill, con 3, on the Jewish community. That fucked him all the way up. Plus all the other shit that he was saying. Long story short, the Jewish community came out and was like, we don't like it, cut him off. He's cut off. All of his endorsements are gone. The Donda School is closed. Every celebrity that was involved in the Donda fashion has left. He was trying to go into Skechers when Adidas dropped him. Pretty much no one's fucking with Kanye right now on the financial front.
Right.
Right. So the question is Kanye done? Is Kanye West really financially, is his career over? I'm gonna jump out on a limb, and this is a pretty rare limb I'm gonna jump out on. Kanye West is not done. Despite everything happening to him, and I do want to point out the one thing that, if you're gonna pull endorsements, cool. The Donda School, to me, was a hit. That was his biggest hit, because of all the things that Kanye has touched, all the companies that he owns, the Donda, the Yeezy, like, they're employees, there are people attached to this, right? So if he loses, these people also lose. And on that front, Kanye West is selfish. Like, if you're going to be an ambassador for all these brands, you're the head of all these brands, you're the face of all these brands, like, you have to be aware of what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're acting out in the public. That's not up for discussion. Kanye fucked up. And I'm pretty sure Kanye knows he fucked up. But where the punishment comes, like, I think it's a little harsh once you start, all right, you want to take away his Adidas deal, cool. You want to take away his whatever money he's getting from the fashion industry, cool. Y'all don't want to fuck with him, that's great. But when you start getting into these deals with Donda, like the school had to shut its doors. And this is all based off what he said. So if you are in these schools, like, now you're affecting kids, and these kids are innocent. These kids had nothing to do with that. Some of these schools where the school was uninvited, based off Kanye, the school itself was uninvited from prominent showcases for kids in high school. So they have, like, prospects in that school that are no longer going to be showcased in some of the biggest platforms for them, and which is why they went to that school, because the Donda School was in some of these places. That, to me, is a little bit harsh. But on the front, is Kanye done? No, because we've seen this in the past. Mel Gibson, not done. He's made anti-Semitic comments before, and he lay low for a couple of years, came right back. I expect something like that to happen with Kanye, but if Kanye was smart, Like I wouldn't go back to these arenas. Like I'd sit around and focus on how I can get it myself, because Yeezy is a brand and Yeezy itself could sell, and that's how you can get back into the market and own everything yourself. That's just me just seeing everything from the outside in. But I don't know. I don't think he's done, but knowing me, I just think what he did was selfish. He'll be back in some form or fashion. What do you got to say?
Yeah, Justin's.
I can go deeper into this, but yeah, it is.
And I mean, we'll get the opportunity to. Is Kanye done? No. Does he need to be? Yes. I'm kind of in that mindset of like, how many chances do you give somebody to like show you who they really are? I know
that's
he suffers from was it? Go ahead.
I mean, that's the thing with Kanye. Kanye really hasn't shown who he truly is, right? And
I disagree. I feel like he is.
There's a line I don't want to cross. There's a line I don't want to cross, but I'm going to say where the punishments come in, right? Because Kanye in the past 2 months alone has told us that white lives matter, right? And he's also told us that he's going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community, right? These are two different scenarios, right? You don't know really where Kanye is going to land. You don't know. He's unpredictable. And to that point, he's a fucking marketing genius. He is a marketing genius because he will get people talking about him one way or the other. And where he goes from there depends on the reaction he gets. He's shown us that. So you don't really know where he's going to land.
So losing an almost $1 billion deal with Adidas is a marketing genius plan.
Yes.
Having your academy shut down to where you had students going to that school and now can no longer go there. Student athletes you had 3 of the top 50 prospects, basketball prospects, going to your academy. Now that that's done, they're not going to get the shine that they should have been getting. That's marketing, right?
Let me tell you how fucked up and how genius it is, right? Okay. Kanye wants out of his Adidas deal. So what did Kanye do? Kanye first told us that white lives matter. This made the black community furious enough to not buy fucking Yeezys. So their sales slow down. Then he told us he was going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community, which made them drop him. So it doesn't matter what they do from this point on. They have the design. Are people really going to fuck with Adidas now that Yeezy isn't there? Because there aren't Yeezys. They aren't. They don't have the name attached to it anymore. And if they do, it's not going to sell because he's done that. Now, the other stuff, and this is why I said earlier, the consequence is way too harsh because all these people are not fucking with him. But in the grand scheme of things, Kanye got exactly what he wanted. Exactly what he wanted.
Kid's not in the position to succeed because he got his academy shut down. That's what he got. That's what he wanted.
That's what he got. And that's why I said the consequences was, to me, it was too harsh.
But that's what he wanted. According to you, that's what he wanted. He got everything he wanted. All of this talk about the youth.
He got what he wanted and he got what he didn't want. He got what he wanted and he didn't get what he wanted.
So that makes
he got more than what he bargained for when he did that. But yes, he got exactly.
Black people need to quit trying to make Kanye look smarter than he is because he actually believes he's smarter than he is. And he's out here doing stupid ass shit like what he did because people are out here saying that he's a fucking genius. Look how he did that. Like, if he was smart, there are probably legal ways where you can probably pay Adidas to get out of your contract. There's probably legal stuff. I don't know the contract, but there are ways people can get out of fucking contracts without destroying everything that they built. Things that he named after his mother are now been disgraced by the shit he's been saying. Does that bring credit to his mom?
Exactly. Now,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
nowhere in this.
crazy because his mom died. That's why he's acting like this. Like, granted, I have not lost my mother, thank God, but I would like when does the grace period for that end? You know, like when can you stop using that as a fucking thing? Like, it probably did something to you emotionally. Now you got the bipolar thing or whatever mental thing you're going through. You have meds for that. You won't take them. You're out here saying shit like this, and people keep gassing. Oh,
Yeah.
he's woke. He's telling it like it is. Look, he said this. Nobody cut him off. He says threats to the Jews. People cut him off. That shows Jews are running the world. Like, okay, cool, but there's a certain like group higher up there. Like, there are Jews who are middle class, everyday working people who are now getting hate. You know, people after he did that speech were hanging signs over an overpass. I think it was in California with anti-Semitic things, doing the fucking Nazi salute. Talk about Ye was right. You know, that's the shit that Kanye did, trying to be a marketing genius. The same shit Trump was doing, empowering and emboldening hate groups against a certain thing. First, totally Proud Boys against black people. Then it was the China virus, having crazy people fight and beat up Asian people. Talk about you brought this fucking people, black people, and people who aren't black. It's cool. You can like fucking College Dropout. You can like Late Registration, Graduation, My Twisted Dark Fan. You can like his music. Quit gassing this man up in every fucking thing he does because he made 4 great fucking hip hop albums. The dude needs help. He's not a genius. And he fucked up a lot of people's lives just because he thought he was smart. Then why does he come back and apologize yesterday on the what's this podcast he was on? Where we at? A podcast hosted by Lex Friedman, a Jewish person. And I got his apology here. I want to play it so everybody can kind of hear what he said. And then we'll discuss where is he at now? Like, and why, what was his reasoning for the apology?
Go ahead.
Take this down here. Get this share screen going here. All right, here's Kanye on this thing apologizing. The Lex Friedman podcast.
But he's going to war because of their children.
Definitely. Do you regret any aspect of just giving everything to your vision? I mean, you've spoken about that, saying like, I got fucked over in the business side.
I promise that I had to stop envying cool people at their current cool time. If anything, if someone's cool and I say their name a lot, I'm going to flash a light on them so much that it ages their coolness. It's actually a war technique. Showered in compliments.
Yeah.
You know, because that to be able to stay at 45 years old to still be the bad kid in class, at 45, I'm still in the principal's office. Because if you look at, like, say, fashion, right? If you think of something fashionable, it's probably going to look like the kid in the principal's office. That's going to be the fashion. And that's part of the reason why I'm the most influential person at fashion, because I refuse to leave the principal's office. If the substitute teacher comes in, I'm going to say, you got a big butt.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get, and they're going
to right back to the principal's office.
And people are going to be like, yo. And that's what you keep on saying. Like, who can we talk to? Because no one can talk to me. No one, I'm out of control, bro. It's just God, then me, and then fuck everybody. You know what I mean? That's really how I live my life. And I just want to say this one thing about the children thing. I wanted to, put that point together, put that idea together. I don't like the word point. I'm really big on, like, words being powerful, says the person with the sleepy tweet.
You're
So
full of contradictions.
yeah, I'm a human being, right? It's like some days I'm like, I could go 30 days to be celibate, you know, like really like I'm a monk. I'm being like faithful to God. And then I'll go like working out, no carbs, like my weight will fluctuate. And I'll have times I'm like, I don't feel like being told what to do. So I don't want to work out with a trainer. And I just want to drink this Hennessy. But I want to say this thing that I will text to Kim sometimes. I'll say, you know, you may not understand what I'm doing right now, but you will. And that's what I would say to everyone. You may not understand what I'm doing. And this gives a little bit, maybe we're like 20% there, but there's still going to be people, we leave this interview and they're like, I still don't like the way he apologized. I still don't want to say what my involvement would have been to make him lead him to that point. And we just want things to be how they are. There's people in the world who want the world to stay as it is. And there's people who want to change the world. And that's happened throughout time. They say that with Da Vinci, halfway into a conversation, he could not suffer fools so much that he would walk away halfway into the conversation. And I said, well, that's why it's the Da Vinci Code inside of all of my misspellings and scribbles right here that God wants me to get to the world. And when I'm in my way, if God has set something on me, when I'm in my way, I'm in God's way. And I can point at other people and say, hey, you guys are in God's way because you're not listening to me. But if I'm in my way, I'm not listening to God. And for me to be a philosopher and a leader, whatever other language, I have to
hold on, because there's other articles that just play the apology part. Now, this section is supposed to be regret. He's supposed to be apologizing here, but I can no longer listen to this man's rambling. I need to get to where he said his apology. Because that was just pissing me off. Like, why do people keep giving him the platform to just keep making an ass of himself? I think this is a better clip that just has the apology on it.
So before God, what I would do is start off as a samurai and say, I'm sorry for hurting you as a Jewish person. I'm sorry for the way that made you feel. And I'm sorry for the entire population of a race that I feel is actually my brothers, because I classify and feel that I'm also connected with Christ in that way, that my people came from Africa and that way. And I can't say it's this exact teaching or that exact teaching, but I feel that there's an important, the sons of Abraham, however we want to word it, right? For us to come together and bring our different talents together to serve God collectively. And he, as much of an alien as I am, he did not call for me to alienate.
All right. So that was his little raggedy ass regret apology thing. So what did you make out of all that rambling and whatever the fuck he was trying to do?
Kanye's hard to follow, bro. he's fucking hard to follow. But to your point, Kanye will never not have a platform. He will never not have a platform as long as he's Kanye West. Mm-hmm. And that speaks to the whole segment. Is he done? No. Because no matter what he tries to do or what he does, there's always gonna be something to gravitate people towards him. So he won't be done. But the apology itself, like I think you're a little too far for that, bro. Like, and what I said before is, yes, marketing wise, Kanye knows how to keep himself in the public eye. And I don't know how he does it. He just does it. Like, he has this weird thing to where if he does something, which he said in the video, like if he says something, someone's going to have a reaction to it. Someone, whether it's positive or negative, someone's going to have a reaction to Kanye West. I have no idea how he does this. And as long as he's doing that, he's going to have a platform. Like the whole Drink Champs interview, I haven't even watched it, but like that set people off. Then this interview where he's apologizing, it's probably going to set people off. And it's probably going to have some people that be like, I see where he's coming from. I have no idea what the fuck he was talking about, that whole interview. So I can't even process what he said right now. but
why would he apologize
in a nutshell?
Why would he apologize?
Bro, he lost $2 billion. Money will make you apologize real quick.
That was the genius move, though. You just told me earlier that's what he wanted.
That's what he wanted.
So why is he apologizing for getting what he wants? Why is he up here trying to apologize for his master plan? Like, this is what you wanted. You wanted to get out of Adidas and lose this money. You knew how much money you were going to lose by terminating the contract the way you did. So if he's out here apologizing and shit, can we sit back here and be like he's a fucking genius because he wanted out the contract and he got out the contract this way?
That depends on where he goes from here, which no one really knows. But if he does things on his own, Kanye will land on his feet.
So you're thinking that apology is so companies will be like, well, he apologized. Now we can fuck with Kanye now.
Yeah.
That apology. He's like,
yeah,
bro, that was the best apology in the history of all apologies. You didn't even understand what the fuck was going on out of his mouth. And a company's going to invest millions into this fucking man.
Somebody will. And I will preface it with this. In a world which everybody thought in a world where everybody thought the earth was flat, Galileo was crazy. That's Kanye West right now.
Get all the way the fuck out of here with that.
I'm serious.
Because the person who thought it was round is right. Okay? What Kanye is doing is not right. So that analogy in and of itself to me, I'm like, get the fuck all the way out of here. Like, quit trying to make this nigga smart. Quit trying to make this nigga smart because he, for some reason, will fuck around and see this fucking podcast, hear you giving him a compliment, and he'll keep running around being a dumbass, man. Stop.
I'm not saying he's right.
Bro,
I'm not saying he's right.
Black people have been through. All of the shit black people have been through the last 2 years. Black Lives Matter. We are chanting this because it is a fucking movement. Fuck the organization. It's a fucking movement. People weren't saying Black Lives Matter just out of fucking nowhere because we were getting fucked up by the cops. Black Lives Matter. Quit killing us. Well, white lives matter too. Well, when cops are starting to kill white people for no fucking reason, everything, y'all want to come out and yell white lives matter? Hey, I'm fucking with you. But don't start yelling it as a counterpoint to shit that's really fucking happening. And Kanye, don't be out here. 1 minute, George Bush don't care about black people. I'm here standing up for us. Next minute, you out here with the biggest coon of them all, Candace Owens, rocking matching fucking shirts to a fashion show for your designs. Kanye, sit the fuck down somewhere. Shut the fuck up. Take your L. Whatever millions you got left, live your life on your Wyoming ranch, shut the fuck up, and just try to be there for your kids. Your kids got to go to school. You out here talking all this crazy shit. You got kids who are like, bro, if I was in school, Kanye's kid is in my class, nigga, bro, you can't come to none of my parties, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all wild over there. Your mom over here smashing, you know, your grandma over there filming your mom smashing this dude. Your dad over here pissing on Grammys. Now talk about white lives matter. I hate Jewish people. Now I'm sorry. You know, I am with God. Like, bro, you out here making Christian albums Talk about God with you and everything, and then next thing out your mouth, hate speech. He's stupid and he needs help, and people need to stop gassing him up like he's some unwoken genius. And all the motherfuckers who was out there after the fact he got dropped, talk about nobody dropped him after Black Lives Matter. He's saying something, he's exposing people, and then he come back and apologize. Y'all niggas ain't saying shit to me. I'm trying to see what y'all on. Y'all still think my man opening locked doors with the Flower of Life with Terrence Howard? Fuck is going on out here, people? Stop making.
I'm not saying he's right.
Too. I like Graduation. Yes,
I ain't saying he's right.
Hip hop. I fucks with I like his shoes. They comfortable as fuck. Also, don't act like because Yeezy is gone, Adidas still has Ultra Boost, and them shits is just as comfortable as Yeezys. And probably, you know what I'm saying? People buy Yeezys for the name. They probably just go right back to the Ultra Boost. So that's just me.
Yeah, probably.
The NMDs too. Come on, bro. And then they got the old school shell toes. They'll be all right. They just losing the thing that kind of put them over the top, but they'll survive. Anyway, people need to stop gassing this dude up. Quit trying to find analogies where a crazy person ends up being right. Sometimes a crazy person is just crazy and they need fucking help. And motherfuckers need to get Kanye help instead of gassing him up and making him think he the smartest motherfucker on earth. I'm 45. I'm still in the principal's office. Nigga, you haven't learned that the shit you doing is fucked up? Why everybody picking on me? Why am I always in the media's eye? Why am I always... Bro, just stop. Stop. Like, I wonder if he thinks about his mom looking at him. This is what my mom would have wanted. All the shit.
No, you know he ain't thinking about that shit. You know he ain't.
He naming everything after her.
Kanye is still in grief. Kanye has never dealt with the grief. Never. Not one time. You know why that is? Because he's in the public eye. But people will give Kanye shit for everything except dealing with the grief of his mom. Because he's never dealt with it. He's always been in the public eye. Always. No, this is serious. This is serious. People have given him shit for being in the public eye, and I'm not making excuses for anything he does. I'm not. I'm not making excuses for anything that he did.
When did his mom die?
2007.
Did he not have enough episodes where people are like, yo, shit, like he's really going through it. It's all good. Like hip hop heads was giving him pass for 808s and heartbreaks. You know what I'm saying? If you need to grieve, sit your ass down somewhere and grieve. Go to fucking Wyoming. 15 years of grieving that you haven't done, apparently. Get that out your fucking system. Take your meds. And step one.
Wow.
Quit wilding. Because you got kids out here, bro. You out here being selfish as fuck, Kanye. Your kid's half black out here.
I led with that.
Your kid's half black out here. And you doing this crazy shit.
Did he not tell y'all? Did he not tell y'all? He said it in the clip. He said, it's God, me, fuck everybody else. He said this.
Because that's the Christian attitude. There you go.
For the majority of the people, it is.
Albums wants to get that Christian Grammy. That's all. He just wanted to tap into
for the majority of the people, it is.
What's that?
God, me, fuck everybody. That is the majority of people. They just don't want to admit that shit.
People with kids, that's their priorities. That's your priorities?
Not necessarily. Hell no. But I'm saying that's the majority of people. A vast majority of people think that shit. They just don't express it.
Raised by a single mom. Let him tell it. But yeah, my stance is I'm never not going to talk about Kanye. I'm never gonna be like let's just ignore him and move on. Like when he says stupid shit, I'm gonna talk about it. Kanye's being fucking stupid. He deserves all the bad shit in his life until he sits the fuck down somewhere. His circle gets him, or somebody talks to him and gets him back right. Like, that's a normal thing. You lose your mom, shit happens. Mentally, something goes wrong. Like that was your rock. She's not here no more. People understand that, but 15 years, I can't keep letting 15 years of you saying stupid, outlandish shit continue just because your mom died 15 years ago. At what point do you just be like, nigga, stop? Cry somewhere.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Kanye drops a fire ass album. Are we buying it?
Say what?
Kanye drops a fire ass album. Are we buying it?
If it's good, yeah, I'm buying it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why?
Just a question.
Is this shit? What's it? The shit he's saying on the album? You talk about like graduation level, like
college dropout level. He comes out with
college
shit
dropout
like that.
Yeah, because what was the message in college dropout? What's the message in college dropout?
Okay.
How higher education really ain't doing nothing but putting your ass in debt, and you ain't really doing shit when you get out.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Like, was that a trap card? Was that a trap card? I could buy, like I said, I can like his music, but when this motherfucker get out here and be like DEFCON 3 on Jews, and then you got motherfuckers doing Hell Hitler over overpasses in fucking Los Angeles, and possible hate crimes probably starting up because he emboldened fucking, Aryan youth. Shut the fuck up, Kanye.
Okay. The point of me asking that question is if we really, and this is why I say, as long as Kanye has a fucking platform, we are going to support him. Because if he drops a fire ass album talking about the shit that he talks on Dropout, everybody's gonna come rushing the fuck back. This is what I said.
But would he go back to
the truth?
This woke Kanye, you think he'll go back?
That's
to
all he has to do. That's all Kanye has to do is go right back to where he
That's all Kanye had to do since he dropped the other shit. Then he dropped all this retarded ass other shit. Bipolar is my superpower. I'm on my shit. Like, Kanye knows what he has to do, but he won't do it because he thinks he's smarter. He thinks he's evolved to another thing. He don't want to go back to what he was. He's on some new shit. Okay. That's why he out here saying this retarded crazy shit. Remember his interviews that he was doing when he was making that music? It wasn't this shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know who the fuck he got it wrong or what the fuck happened. Or whoever is in his circle and told Kanye to start talking and doing this shit, or God, I hope to God they were telling him not to, and he left him and just acting autonomously, doing the shit on his own. Cool. I'm just saying, on this side of the fucking screen, Mac, aka your boy's side, Kanye is not a fucking genius. This shit is not a marketing thing. He did not think this shit through. He thought he was bigger than what he was because people gassed him the fuck up, saying that he's a genius. And then he loses $2 billion and tries to walk up in the Skechers like he got clout like that, not knowing Skechers is owned by two Jewish motherfuckers. You think they're trying to listen to you and sell your ugly ass shoes? They already trying to push the ugly ass shoes they got. They ain't trying to get more ugly ass shoes from your ass to try to sell them joints. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, Kanye. Sit your ass down with the millions you have left. Get your shit right. Really think about it. Like, if you want to go all in on the Jews, continue. This apology thing lets me know he fucked up.
Oh, he knew he fucked up when he did it. That's what I'm saying. He knew he fucked up when he put
Elon
the tweet
Musk
out.
brought him back to Twitter. That's that shit. Elon Musk bring him. Oh, welcome back. Hey, come back. Then he wilds out again, and Elon Musk like, nah, you got to go. Like, nigga, nah. Keep that same energy, nigga. Keep that same. Let him come up here and tweet whatever on your platform that you just bought. Now, even the mighty Elon Musk, like, hey, yeah, I can't do it no more. I thought, but
nah, you might as well let Trump back then.
Let everybody back. Say all that crazy shit they want everybody back, so everybody can see who they are.
Yeah,
I'd rather a racist, a dumb motherfucker and shit have the platform to be dumb and all that other shit. And then everybody just be like, man, you wild. And then they fuck around and get canceled. Why am I canceled? woke culture. What? No, because you stupid and people are seeing how dumb you are. Like I think
let 'em
if
back.
Trump would have just let people manage the POTUS account. No, I want to tweet my own shit out at night. And 3 o'clock in the morning, you tweeting the dumbest shit out, and you the goddamn president. Shit,
Yep.
fuck. That's why people ain't fuck with you. How'd I lose this election? Because people found out how dumb and stupid you were, man. On to the next shit. Like, fuck. Blaming the stupid shit. Everybody woke. No, you dumb. You stupid. You fucking dumb. People just you're like, I'm that's 4 years of this shit. I don't want to know if I want to do this again. Let's try something new. Joe Biden ain't he fucking up. You think he going run? If the Democrats
he ain't on Twitter talking about it. Get your ass off of Twitter right now.
The Democrats would be like, we probably can't have Joe run again. But to save face, they got to be like, the save face. Like, I don't think there's ever been a case where the party of the sitting president does not try to push the president again.
No, they knew it was they knew he was too old when he ran the first time. Like, dude, you too old for this shit, bro.
But they're not going to try to replace him. They're going to push for his reelection. He's going to lose the next election.
Oh, he will. But
he's going to lose the next election. The midterms coming up, Republicans are about to win all of that shit. Bro, Herschel Walker is about to be a senator. Georgia is going to vote Herschel Walker. This motherfucker walking around with a goddamn Cracker Jack police badge in his wallet. In his wallet. It's not like in a badge thing. Like, it's in an actual wallet. He brought that shit out. That lady was like, sir, we said no props. We said this isn't a prop. Bro, I swear to God. Put that shit up. You're not a cop. I got dozens of these. What? From all over Georgia. What? The fuck is Georgia's gonna be like, hey, this is our guy. Hey,
so we want to represent us.
It's something about this guy. It's something about this guy. It's something about this guy, man. I like that. DeSantis down there in Florida, a whole debate talking about the CRT.
Oh, he got destroyed.
We don't need teachers talking about, hey, you're this color, so you're oppressed. You're this color, you're an oppressor. Blah, blah, blah. They need to not be teaching kids that America was built on stolen land because it wasn't. Nigga, what?
Who the fuck did you talk to?
Where all your state capital is named after Native American. Like Tallahassee? You think Tallahassee is an English name?
Tallahassee Smith.
Lake Okeechobee? You thought somebody from London came by and landed?
Hello,
and saw
Tallahassee. Morning to you, Tallahassee. Wonderful morning.
Drive. The fucking, like, what was it? Oh my God. All the tribe names of the streets and the schools and stuff all around, bro. Bro, and people gonna vote for who they vote for. Like, no matter, he could have said whatever. Motherfuckers still gonna vote for him. It's whatever. Like, it's Florida. But I'm just saying, like, people just, I don't know. Back to Kanye. He just, you can like his music and still think this motherfucker is the dumbest person out there. That's all I'm gonna say.
My thing, and I'll leave it alone. My thing is, if we really don't want to fuck with Kanye, then don't fuck with Kanye. Like, don't. If y'all really don't like the shit that he on right now, like, don't fuck with Kanye. Like, leave it be, because obviously invoking this motherfucker's name brings out emotions in people.
So if somebody fucks up, which you admit he did, does something good, we don't give positive affirmation or something. Like, he fucks up.
I'm not saying don't.
Drops a good album. People are like, I like this album. I'll buy it. He drops another album that's not as fire. Nobody buys it. Like, it shouldn't be like, oh, you either fuck with him or don't. Like, I like good music. You made good music. I buy good music. You made bad music. I not buy bad music because I don't like bad music. So that should have them thinking like, they bought this, but they didn't buy this.
Right.
What do I need to do to make them buy more? Probably make more of this. They fucked with me when I said
goes
this.
Back,
they don't fuck
right.
with me when I say this.
That goes
Maybe
back.
I should stop
that goes back
this
to
shit.
right. That goes back to the whole. That goes back to
unless
to his
unless you're
stance
10 toes down it.
But that's what I'm saying. If there's such a problem with what Kanye's doing, don't fuck with Kanye. But if he does get back to this point and you feel like you could fuck with him again, you have to fuck with him knowing that that's where he was. I'm not saying don't just write the man off, but if you gonna fuck with him again, you got to fuck with him again knowing like this motherfucker could potentially go back here. But if
when
you
he
don't
does,
like the shit that
and you start making that crazy ass music and shit, bro, I can't fuck with it. Like, I'm not burning my fucking Yeezys that I bought already. I'm not fucking shredding his CDs that I bought, bro, because the shit is good. Like, it is what it is. Like, but when he says shit like that, I can come out and be like, Kanye stupid, don't do that. And I could be wearing a pair of Yeezys when I say that. That doesn't make me feel like you could look at this hypocrite. Say what you want. Kanye's stupid. And my feet are comfortable as fuck. So it is what it is at that point. I will have the most comfortable shoes while telling Kanye, get your shit together. The damage you're doing is on a scale that he can't even imagine. As big as the brains that he thinks he has, the shit you did with that Black Lives Matter shit. While I say this, the same people who was like, man, fuck all that, fuck all Kanye, fuck that shit. When he said something about Jewish people and they dropped, Kanye's just putting y'all on game. Kanye, like, bro, we don't need y'all.
No,
the
that's a whole different. It's a whole different podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that shit's gonna make me go on a rant. Yeah, that shit's gonna make me go on a rant.
Like flip flopping. Kanye,
I do. Let me.
I hate it.
Let me get it off
He's
my
woke.
chest. Let me get it off my chest.
All right.
Let me get it off my chest. like the people that did that shit, like, y'all don't know the power that you have, that you could have single-handedly stopped this shit months ago. Like when he said that shit. So now that he is, just continue to shut the fuck up. Just continue to shut the fuck up. Because y'all could have ended this man's run months ago. Like when he was on that shit. And when he came out with Candace Owen, y'all could have shut the whole shit down. Like, y'all could have really made it to where Kanye didn't have anywhere to go after this. Like, once he got on this level, no, just continue to shut the fuck up. Because y'all continue to embellish him with all that bullshit, bro. Just shut up. Shut up. All y'all did was just talk about the shit. No action, no movement, no less. Like, if black people really want to start their own cancel culture, you fucking can, bro. Like, you really fucking can. If you because we are the biggest fucking consumers of everything. We are the biggest consumers in the United States of everything. So if y'all really wanted to stop that shit, like, just stop buying the shit. But no, y'all enabled this motherfucker to do that shit. So now that he's here, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. And deal with it.
Bro, that was the biggest thing. Like, I'm just sitting here like waiting. Black lives, white lives matter. I can't fuck with Kanye no more. Oh, he's talking about the Jewish people running shit, and then they cancel him now, but not Kanye woke. He's saying some shit that y'all need to listen to. Like 3 weeks ago, y'all was on this man's head. He was sitting down with Tucker Carlson talking that shit. Y'all was on this man's head.
On his
now
head.
Now he say something about the Jews. Now y'all like, hey, Kanye speaking that shit, man. Y'all need to listen. He's saying some shit. Listen to that Drink Champs. Y'all sleeping if you ain't on that shit. Like, And then now, hey man, I'm sorry I said that about the Jews. I didn't really mean that. God put me here to be an alien and not to alienate. Nick, what? Like, I'm already like, I ain't gonna say, but man, come on, bro. Like, to be using religion as a stop it, bro. Like, it's done. Like, your religion card is
Yes.
played out. Like, I don't know what your
Yes.
relationship is with your God, but bro, if I was a God-fearing Christian, like through and through, cradle to the grave, I'd be like, this man does not speak for anybody, bro. Like, he just out here talking out his neck. I'd be like, quit saying, you can't say Jesus. You can't say Jesus no more. Like, Jesus is done. He told me to tell you to stop saying his name. And if you say it, I get to fight you.
He said the main line's closed today. So don't call
I'm gonna be like old boy and Dahmer. God told me he put me here to execute his judgment on you.
I'm God's justice.
Yeah. God placed me here to do this to you. Killed that. Oh man. But yeah. So I mean, it could go either way. Everybody has their feelings about him, but I hear what you say. But at the end of the day, like I'm just tired. Like when it comes to bro, like I just can't. Like, as a black person already being marginalized and going through this shit and stuff like that. Now, there are successful black people just like there's successful Jewish people. Nobody looks at the black people and be like, all of y'all get this benefit. They look at a successful Jewish person and be like, all Jewish people get this benefit, which isn't true. And then I would hate for any marginalized minority group of people, even though they're white, they're Jewish, and there are hate groups out there built for people like them. Your everyday Jewish person who just has nothing to do with none of the corporate level, whatever underground Illuminati shit is out here getting fucking hated on because they're a Jew and they heard Kanye going on Jews and they're just like, yeah, you guys are fucking America up. Stop it. Anybody trying to spread hate speech, shut the fuck up.
Please.
Trump
and
to Kanye, everybody in between, y'all fuck up with that shit. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into some shenanigans.
Yes.
I think Rob posted this in here, right? So a real quick segment of not it's like I don't know, it should be another segment because it's not a real breakdown of whose man's is this, but it is somebody who has done something roastable. If you will. So let us get into this week's segment of Whose Man's Is This?
Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? I need to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to submit. Hopefully it comes up. Here we go. This abracadabra shit here. Now, what you see here is, I don't know if it's I would assume it's a young man trying to, I guess his attempt to climb over this wall, or this gate was a failed attempt, obviously, to the point where Draws got stuck on the post on the corner of the fence, and this individual with nobody to help them is trying to unwedgie himself off of said post. So I'm gonna let this ride, and y'all can see this struggle for yourself. Ooh, almost had it.
Oh, my balls.
Now that shit is in there deep. That shit is in there deep.
I got a widget.
There you go. Nope. Bro, that ain't gonna do it.
You knew better. You knew better.
You can hear cars passing them and shit. You know they like, what the fuck is?
Bro went through all 5 stages of grief.
Bro,
Kanye.
he is done, man.
If George Floyd died,
He is done.
because of fentanyl,
He
why
over here
your
just
mama die?
trying.
If you was a good nigga, your mama would be here right now, dude.
Trying to get off this gate. So my thing is, when I saw this, I was just like, the camera is set up too perfect. Like like nobody walked by and just put that up there, unless he was out here trying to do tricks, like some parkour shit. And
Yeah,
had this
probably
camera trying to do some cool shit off this fence. Caught himself fucking lacking and couldn't stop this recording. But then at that point, I'm just like, you found yourself getting, like, I would have loved to have seen how you got down, whoever this person is. And then second, I would like to have known, why did you post this shit? Because if this was me, this shit wouldn't even have made it to the light of day.
It wouldn't have seemed nope.
I would have deleted it and I would have called Samsung. Like, I don't know if y'all got this weird cloud backup, but erase my shit. Erase it, Samsung. Apple Cloud, what the fuck ever.
Yes.
I will fight you if you don't confirm that the cloud does not happen. Let us relook at this shit, because we got to break this down, because there are several times where I'm like, this individual may have saved themselves, but then
How?
I don't know what they do. They just like, they would get real close and I'm just like, oh shit, you got it, you're almost there.
Almost there. But
What's
the
that
underwear
shit?
was like,
Should've been quicker
nah,
than that.
player. Yeah, yeah. Nah, player.
Could have been quicker
You're gonna
than
be
that.
hanging out here a minute.
All right. So right here, right in this particular spot, like when they made it and had their ass sitting up on top here, I'm just like, cool. Here, just lift the part of your drawers that are hooked over this thing, and you're free to go.
Them draws is on there. They on there. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
First of all,
because if you
what brand of drawers?
yes.
The durability of these things, unmatched.
Unmatched. Fruit or Looms don't do this.
No.
This gotta be some Duluth Trader brand or some shit. Yeah, they gotta be something.
Duluth. So yeah, they're up here, and I'm just like, cool, you're there, just unhook it. Nope, back down, and that shit just it's deep in there. Now it's set like a guillotine. You know what I'm saying? It's set.
That's a tourniquet.
So then this part, like, they're doing it again. Like, they'll get enough slack to where it's like you can lift that over, and then they just keep. I don't know if it's the sign there that's stopping them from like getting real good. I would think the sign.
Yeah, but if that's the case, just turn to your right.
Yeah, turn to the other gate.
Because them draws, they'll twist with you, but they ain't getting off. But they'll twist with you.
Look, fam. I don't, bro. I need to know how you got down. And I think how you got down is you ripped the draws.
You had to.
And I know you had to go to an ER or something, or ice that area down, because that is trauma on your jewels down there, my G. That's trauma.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That is trauma on the boys.
Yeah.
You know
that boy had his balls in the whole tourniquet.
Shit was he was holding his breath the whole time. Just bro, the cars driving by is what got me. Like, you just hear cars just nobody was like, hey, you need help? The fuck is this?
Fuck this motherfucker.
Go back around the block. Let me see that one more time. Probably the same car going back around. Dear God, can anybody help me? For the love of God.
My balls in my stomach. My balls in my stomach.
My throat hurts. Oh man, bro, that shit is wild. That happened like not at that extent, but there's a like I was wearing some basketball shorts. They was baggy, and there's like those little cement barriers. There'll usually be like 3 or 4 in a row to block you from getting to the other side of the street, or not to access to a street. So I tried to like leapfrog one of those posts, and my shorts, the crotch area of my shorts got caught on that pole, and the pole was just high enough to where like when I came down and was stuck, my head missed the ground by like this, but it was like an instant whoop, like the pants, the shorts kind of had a tear in it and shit. My homeboys was like, fam, we thought you was done. Like it was it happened. They said it happened so fast, but to me it was like slow motion. I was like, whoop, and I noticed that I wasn't getting momentum to keep going forward, and I was just like, I saw the ground coming, and I'm just like, this is how it is, like I'm powerless to stop it. Gravity got me, and my shorts was just like, nah, we got enough. Yeah, you're good. This is going to hurt you though, and it did. It was a nice. They were up in there. You know what I'm saying? They was up in there. I walked it off and got back to the house and laid it down for a little bit. Mom is like, "Where's the broccoli I had in this fridge?" I needed it. Just
Yeah.
find something else to defrost, Mom. I needed this. I needed this.
We should keep bags of ice in here. No.
Why don't we have cold packs in this house for cases like this? Came in here, we got ice trays with 3 cubes of ice in it. Who didn't fill the ice cube trays up? I come in the house, 4 ice trays, 3 ice cubes.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
You'd be like, man, let me put some
That's
ice
the
in
worst.
here. Somebody be like leaving that 1 ice cube in the corner of the ice tray, like, nigga, come on, man.
That little half filled
Yeah.
ice.
They didn't even fill the tray all the way up.
Yeah, the cube that didn't fully grow. Like, come on, man. Y'all know y'all tilted this fucking tray when y'all put it in here.
Facts. But moving to our final topic. I think it's our final one. So management put a poll into the fan group today. It was a one's gotta go. It's been a while since we did one of these. So looking at the poll, management was like, one of these has to go. And it's music theme. So the categories were 90s R&B, 90s rap and hip hop, 2000s R&B, which I guess is from 2000 to 2009.
Yep.
Or 2000s rap and hip hop. The group is leaning heavy. Last I checked, 46% of the group of the voters was like 2000s rap and hip hop have to go. Second place is 90s rap and hip hop with 30% of the vote. 2000s R&B is 23% of the vote, and 1% voted for 90s R&B.
Who said 90s R&B? That 1%.
Bro. It don't give the names, bro. It don't give the names because I'd be interested in finding out that individual too. But so we'll play it this way. We'll go in order of priority of what has to stay and work our way down to which one we say has to go. So Black Mac, we'll start with you. When it comes to these genres of music, sir, Which one of these gets the
Mhm.
automatic go home, you're safe, don't run around with these ruffians, get in the house, I'm protecting you? Which one of these genres gets the rose, if you will, if we're doing like a bachelor type shit?
Off top, I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what? I'm gonna make this interesting. The first person to get my rose
Yes.
would be 2000s rap and hip hop. That would be the first person to get my rose.
The one the group is saying, get the fuck out of here. The one that the
Yeah.
group is currently voting off the island. That's the
Yeah.
one that you're saving for. I need
Yes.
I need examples why. Like what is holding you to that genre?
Primarily Eglin. Eglin is holding this in high regard for me because in the 2000s, of course, we had Dipset. We had Dipset, we had 50 Cent come out with Get Rich or Die Trying, T.I., trap music, plus all the other albums that he dropped. That I hold that in high regard. Lil Wayne, and I just can't get rid of the droughts and the dedications and all the mixtapes that we got out of rap and hip hop. So it's a hard choice out of all four, but this one's getting my rose first because my club experience in the 2000s was just on point. So I'm saving rap.
Well, that's because you was old enough to go during those times.
That's true, but I'm taking it the majority of the people who voted against this didn't experience what we experienced at Nighttown, at the Swamp, at all these clubs that we frequented. So it stays.
For me, 90s R&B off rip staying. Like that was never a question for me. And the reason is everybody knows these songs. Everybody who's anybody knows these songs.
Yes.
To get rid of that, you would be taking a large part of my comfort music. When I'm at work working on
day.
whatever, EPRs, whatever, bro, 90s R&B is playing. Sitting here editing podcast videos and shit, 90s R&B. So like it puts me in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? 100% any karaoke night when 90s aren't like when it's karaoke, I'm looking in the book, I'm looking for 90s R&B. Because everybody's gonna sing along with me. And if you don't, I'm in the wrong fucking party. But also it is one of the rare like you could be in a club, like you said, club listening Dipset, whatever, blah blah blah. Let the right 90s R&B song come on. Watch the Thugs. Watch the Thugs sing.
Yep.
Watch the Thugs sing. Like be in there and No Diggity by Blackstreet. Come on. Shorty get down, good Lord.
Wow.
Like right after rapping past the club. Right after vice versa. You rap it, everybody vice versa. Dum, 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 dum. We tripping. We out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. So 90s R&B, man. That's my number one. Who you got number two?
Woo, number two. So out of the four, my second rose, 90s R&B.
There you go.
90s R&B. I'm keeping
there
it.
You go.
Let me tell y'all what 90s R&B did, bro. Like, and we've covered this topic before of what 90s R&B meant to us. Like back in those days, though, like back when you had Video Soul, you know what I mean? You had Donnie Simpson, and he was just putting them out on the videos. Like it was something about that time period where, like, even on the bus, like if the bus driver played some shit, from 90s R&B, like everybody was singing that shit, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure, like, going back, the music was in hi-fi back then, but I bet if we go back, that music is probably shit, but like quality-wise. But it was amazing. It was an amazing time to be a music fan. And like the CDs, like the CD books. You have the CD books, and you know, you had your favorite R&B albums in there. Like, hell yeah. The tapes, you go to the radio, like you make the radio, you put the tape in there, like all the R&B songs.
Tape.
All right. Yep.
The homemade
record
mixtapes.
play.
Yes.
Record play.
Yes.
And yes, this is the R&B mix. You get the Sharpie, write it on there. This is my R&B mix, bro. Like, yeah.
Then you
the
be
voicemails. Like, the voicemails was never a hip hop song. The voicemail was an R&B song. Yo, this Kaylee, man. I ain't here right now, but if you leave me a message, call me back. No, I'll make sure that I answer your phone. Click. Baby, let's get married. I just want to get married.
Fucking bill collectors be like, I hope you ain't getting married with your current financial situation, sir.
Yeah. So we're calling to repossess your car.
San Diego Family Credit Union, and we're just calling as far as your 2 monthly payments that you are behind on your vehicle. Please get back in touch with us, or we will be sending the repo vehicle out. Then they hang up and be like, this motherfucker had a whole voicemail dedicated to his fiance. The shit was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn shame we gotta repossess this man car tomorrow.
He sounded like a very thoughtful guy. Dedicated his voicemail to his fiance. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Crazy. I wonder if she knows how far behind the payments he is. Huh?
Yeah. Well, he won't be able to take her to that restaurant. Yeah.
She about to find out tomorrow. Fuck.
So who's second for you?
I'm looking.
Yeah, it's tough.
This is gonna like either way you're losing.
Oh yeah.
Like when you come down to it, you're gonna lose. So I'm gonna just number 2 would have to be 2000s rap and hip hop.
Okay.
Based on all the reasons you said, like Speaker Box Love Below came out.
Oh,
Black Album came out. Blueprint came out. Get Rich or Die Trying came out. Back for the first time, Ludacris jumped on the scene.
Yes.
Little John and them started doing they shit. Eminem, he was 1999, but he was getting in his bag in the 2000s. Chronic 2001. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we
like?
doing?
How do you get rid of that? What are we doing? Fucking Dipset was running shit for a while. Come on, bro. You can't get rid of.
You can't.
And that was my vote. That was my vote. Like I voted for that one, and I'm sitting there looking at it and thinking about the music of that time. And I think you kind of sold me when you gave your reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Because now I know who my quote unquote loser is, and I'm sad. You know, I'm sad. I'm looking at this shit, and I'm fucking legit sad as hell. Let me bring this poll up so people can see these options here. But yeah, man, like you can't just
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's when the South was taking over too. T.I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm serious.
Yep.
Oh my, come on, bro. Urban Legends, MOP, well, MOP, yeah, MOP was. Oh my god,
Yep.
bro. Yeah, man, 2000s rap hip hop, and then like I was in Korea for 07 and 08, so there's already anthems, the Korea anthems from 07,
Ooh.
08.
I didn't
Everybody
even
know,
think
like
about that, but I was
when you be around motherfuckers you was in Korea with, and the songs that was hot in Korea come on, and y'all niggas, y'all cutting up. Y'all know y'all
bruh.
getting cut. Y'all know y'all cutting up,
I
bro.
ain't even think about that. But my first tour of Korea, Thug Motivation 101 came out. And when I tell you,
oh my
when I tell you,
Jeezy.
when I tell you how crazy of a time that was, it was crazy.
Yeah, so 2000 rap and hip hop. As y'all can see, my vote for that one, so I'm gonna have to change it. But I'm gonna tell y'all what it is after. So with that, I take my vote off. Only 43% are leaning on that one. All right, man. What's your third one? And then once you pick this one, we know who your loser is.
Yep, you gonna know who my loser is. Now, this isn't to say I don't like the loser.
Disclaimer: I don't hate.
Yeah, it's not to say that I do not like the loser. All right, but I'm gonna give you reasonings why I'm choosing this category. All right. As someone who became a writer of the genre, I took a lot of my inspiration off this person I'm about to give this rose to. So when I go back and I think of groups like, and we had this discussion in the chat that I'm in, like people like Scarface, people like Tupac, people like Biggie, Ice Cube was doing his thing. You know what I mean? Like you have movies like Juice that came out and influenced the culture, like stuff like that. UGK, Outkast, the fucking Southern Playalistic album, the Atlians album, the Aquemini album. Like you have all these dope ass records, like Goody Mob.
Yeah,
all the people out of New York that were just doing it, you know what I mean? And then like the influence that this shit had on me at that time is why I'm giving my rose to 90s hip hop. Like it's just so much, it's a wealth of shit that just goes away. You know what I mean? Even Bone Thugs and Harmony when they were doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like the we were everywhere, man. Like everywhere. And to get rid of that is like I can't. Like I'd rather part with 2000s R&B because I have 90s R&B, right? Because I have the greatness of the 90s R&B. I'm willing to part with the 2000s.
You trying to get rid of Chris Breezy? You getting rid of Usher? Usher, baby.
Usher came out in the 90s, so he stays.
You ain't getting the Usher CDs from the 2000s.
You ain't getting grown Usher, but you getting My Way. My Way came out in the 90s. I'll take that.
Okay, hey,
I'll take it.
You ain't get Music Soul Child?
And no, you don't get 8701. You don't get that.
Nope. Not at all, sir. Yikes.
I'm willing to part with it.
You don't get Confessions?
I know. But look at what I'm giving up though. Look at what I'm giving up Aquemini, Atlians, Life After Death. I'm giving up so much shit, bro. Like I'm giving up so much shit.
Let me Google 2000s R&B hits just to throw some out there to make you be like, so you feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? Not that I want you to suffer, but I just want you to. I want you to feel like a little uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me down, Google. 2000s R&B hits.
That's tough.
Oh, you got Maxwell out there. Avant was coming out. D'Angelo hit his shit out there.
That's the second album, though.
Ashanti dropped. Aaliyah's last joint. Justin
But I
Timberlake.
get the first joint.
Alicia Keys. Erykah Badu. You get the first Erykah Badu. You get the first joint.
That's the only one I really need, though.
Oh, really?
Baduism is I can live off Baduism.
Jill Scott.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh, you ain't getting no stink on you. That we'll put that in the hip hop. So you're safe. You get that album. Sierra, not that you be checking for Sierra, but she was hot for a minute.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm good.
It's the Mary J. Blige songs you don't get. Oh, you don't get.
But I got her in the 90s. Oh, that's
you
tough.
don't get
'cause
Carl
I love
Thomas?
Carl Thomas.
Bro, if
Wish
you
I
can't
never
sing,
met her.
bro, if that song is not in your vocabulary, it was.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's all I gotta say. You already know what it is.
Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't
Look what I
need that.
get, though. Look what I get.
Bro, I hear you. And this shit is making my decision tough.
But
Rihanna.
look what I get.
You ain't getting none of the Rihannas.
I'll take a chance and lose that one.
You ain't getting no
Because
Floetry.
Oh,
You ain't getting no Anthony Hamilton.
Charlene. I'll cope with it. I'll cope with it.
John Legend.
Just the first album for me. I ain't really like his other albums.
You ain't getting no You Got It Bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's
Like,
out of your
you gotta sell
vocabulary.
me on that shit. Like that. Like that. I'm
You
like,
Got It Bad? Cry
yeah.
Me a River?
Yeah. See, shit like
Ashanti
that.
Foolish? Beyonce Crazy in Love? That's a lot of songs. It's a lot of staples, my guy.
Yeah, but
No,
today was a good day. Gin and Juice. I got 5 on it. Hard Knock Life. You know what I mean? Mind Playing Tricks on Me, which was in 91. What?
Music Soul Child. That's my dude. Brian McKnight. You got some.
I can do
some
without
early
Brian McKnight. He cried too
you
much.
yeah. You don't get that.
He can
Erykah
sing,
Badu,
but he
Love
cried too
My
much.
Life.
Oh,
You don't get that Joe.
Which Joe? Because I want to know it's in the 90s.
It says no. It says 2000s.
What?
Baby.
What year was that?
It's on this list. We got to fact check
No
that
fucking
one.
way.
I remember
Yeah.
that shit being.
Yeah.
Or you
'cause
thinking
I thought that
all
was
the
on
things your man won't do? Because all the things your man won't do was 90s. Because I'm sitting there writing those
shit was
lyrics
on.
to a letter to some girl I was dating, like I was going to do all that shit at 14. However old I was, like, girl.
You wasn't alone. You wasn't alone. He ain't treating you right, girl.
He said he got it on lockdown, but I got the master key. I don't know what that means, but he said the girls like it. So
Hey,
Dave Hollister?
Okay.
You ain't
Listen.
Dave
All
Hollister?
right.
Nope. Because then I'm gonna just bring up.
Don't make me change
90s.
my mind.
I'm gonna bring up 2000.
Don't make me
you know
change.
Don't
Because
don't
that's
change it.
Chicago 1985, bro. Like, oh my god.
Man. You want to talk about a nigga who was singing the feelings of a nigga?
Girl, I gotta go. I can't stay.
Said things would change, but things are still the same. Like a basketball, I gotta bounce. You ain't getting Jaheim?
I could do without Jaheim.
So you ain't fuck with Jaheim at all, huh?
No, bro. I want to know it's 1999. That's 1999.
That's still 90s. I got it. I'm in there.
We keep it.
I'm in there. All right. So that's your decision. So 2000s R&B got to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's tough. That's tough.
It hurts, bro. It hurts. Trust me, I know. Because I side with you on that. I can't not have 90s rap in hip hop, man. That was Reasonable Doubt. Family.
Yeah.
Southern Playlist.
You lose so much. Yeah, you lose so much good music.
Bone Thugs came out singing and rap. I'm like, what is this? What is this magical?
Boom.
Biggie. Oh my God. Snoop. Drake. Come on, man. And then it wasn't even like I wasn't even big into hip hop till like late 90s. But the shit that was already afforded to me that I could just go back and listen to on demand because it was there. Bro. I'm just like, man. Yo,
I remember the first time I heard Goody Mob.
Busta Rhymes' first joint.
Oh my goodness! Oh, Extinction Level of it.
Bro, No Limit. When they was in the band, Cash Money. Come on, fam. What are we talking about, bro? You want me to give that up?
Yeah,
I know I make fun of it, but Juvenile came out with, huh? Paper chasing, got your black. I'm like, who is? Oh shit! What is this? This ain't even a regular rap that I like.
Timberland and Magoo, right the fuck.
Boogie. Boogie. Missy Elliott. What are we talking about? You want me to get rid of that? I love music, Soul Child. I love the R&B. I'm an old school dude.
Oh yeah.
What? Come on, bro.
That's why I said I'm willing to part with it.
Officially cast my vote for 2000s R&B, which now puts the toll at 1% of the group voting for 90s R&B, 29% voting for 90s rap and hip hop, 29% voting for 2000s R&B, and 41% still going for the 2000s rap and hip hop. Are you trying to break this tie in second place?
You know it.
I saw you turn to the computer real quick. Hi, huh? I'll fix it. That. Yo, that shit kind of hurt, man.
Yeah, it hurts.
31% for 2000s R&B. All right. But the group is still. I don't know. It was a tough one. I love all these genres. I think the next one I'm gonna suggest we put in there is which region of hip hop goes. One's gotta go.
My God.
West Coast, South, East Coast, and Midwest. And we'll see what happens.
I know who getting my vote.
Off the top?
Off the top.
Off the top. Which one is going?
Yeah.
All right. To be continued. Stay tuned. I'm tempted to ask you who it is, but I don't want to. No spoilers over here. No
I ain't gonna
spoilers.
spoil it because I don't want to set people off right now. But I know who's getting my vote.
You ain't even gonna sit and marinate and look at.
Nope, I don't even have to think about the shit. I know.
Really?
I know. Yep.
You hate the South that much, huh?
No, hell no, it ain't the South.
Damn, you hate the South that much? Chopper style, chop like I can't stand it. Get out of here. Where we at? 140. Oh yeah, we gotta start rapping this song. You gotta. It's going down tomorrow, which I think can lead into the final shots and stuff. You want to let people know what the fuck is going on tomorrow on the DFPN?
Yes. So for all of our subscribers over in the Patreon, we are going to stream Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva tomorrow. So if you're not a part of the Patreon, come over to the Patreon. You'll get the fight. I know a lot of people don't want to buy this fight and stream it. We got you. So just come on over. Come on over. We'll react to it. Fun fact: we have a special guest.
You know what we'll do? We'll set up it up in a StreamYard. So like we'll stream it to the Vimeo, but we'll also have a StreamYard link in there for our patrons who want to jump into the watch party and watch it in the StreamYard with us.
Yep. So we do have a special guest coming in tomorrow. I was able to get this confirmed.
Is it with
Mr. Fuck You, I'm Me is going to be there tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. My man.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be a good.
He will be. Oh yeah.
The joke.
He will be in the building reacting.
Good shit. I like it. I like it. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a good time. There's also a more respectable fight happening tomorrow. Lomachenko is about to whoop somebody's ass tomorrow. So, name of his opponent.
There's a plethora of fights happening tomorrow, but yeah,
that'll be on the ESPN Plus. I don't think it's a pay-per-view, so but the fights you want to be watching is the undercards and the shenanigans of this Jake Paul Silva fight. Because, like I said, I will be having a couple drinks, making fun. I know one Mr. Fuck You on Me probably will be doing the same off of that crown, and Mr. Blackest Smackest will be joining us, providing his color commentary as well. So it'll be a bunch of clowns in there making some clown jokes about a clown ass fight. So hopefully Jake Paul gets his shit pushed in, but we all kind of know what the fuck's going on with that shit.
Yeah,
but it'll be fun to watch together. So if you have a chance, make sure you hit us up. We'll drop a reminder in the DFPN Facebook group. So if you don't have the notifications set on for that, and if you're a Patreon member and you turned off the notifications for when we upload to Patreon, make sure you turn those on so you know it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss any moments of this historic roast-filled night. What else we got for final shots?
I think that's it, man. I know we really wanted to get that out, get the word out about that. So go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Pitmaster Nick Smith, who was able to get out there to the Black Panther Wakanda Forever red carpet premiere and was posting numerous pictures that made me envy his life more and more each picture I saw. Expect him to sit down with our homies Deontay and Will over on the Saturday Night Nerds podcast, hopefully soon, to talk about that experience. And that's just a awesome thing. Shout out to him. Shout out for sharing that experience, sharing the pictures. And I know the nerds will talk to you, but we got to get you on the Smoke Pit too, either after the movie or if we can sneak you in before the movie,
the movie, yeah.
Yes, because I feel like I need to live through you by asking you questions and you telling me your experience, and I can just close my eyes and think that I was there. But always been a stand-up dude, always been a great dude, provides great stuff to the group, both to the nerds and to the Smoke Pit. So I appreciate everything you've been doing, and I couldn't have been more happy for you being out there, Nick. So shout out to you for doing that.
Same.
And can't wait to hear about your experiences, man. But that's all I got, man. Just expect if I'll just put that out here now. If you're used to going and searching for the Dad Feeling Podcast Network when you're looking for podcasts, it's still there for now. But what we have been doing is giving each podcast its own podcast channel, if you will. So if you're looking for Real Food, it is going to be on, you just search Real Food Podcast, Real Plus Food Podcast. You're looking for No Gimmicks Podcast, you just search for the No Gimmicks Podcast. All the newest episodes will be out there. The DFPN will be here for a little bit. We're just trying to archive some audio and stuff from it. But the latest episodes will be uploaded onto their own respective pages. Now, the Smoke Pit, this has been going on for a while, and we're trying to go back in time and get the OG episodes that we lost the audio for. So what we're doing, this is how we're getting the audio for those. We're going back into the fan group and streaming those videos with the thing hooked up to a mixer to record the audio from it. So we can't speed it up. So like those episodes, bro, there was an episode that was going on 4 hours, bro. And
I know.
I just had to let it ride. So that's 4 hours out the day for one episode to get the audio from. But trust me when I tell you, it'll be worth it when you have the back catalog of where we were to where we are now. It's a time capsule, and it's only been 2 years and some change. So,
well, I did that with Real Food, because going back and listening to Real Food, I was
my God.
Fuck, I did not know what the fuck
I
was
doing out here. What were we doing in 2019 and 2020? What were we doing? Bro, there was I was in an empty ash room using the microphone from the webcam, and it sounded like, is this dude kidnapped? Is he abandoned? Like, what is he's really trying to do this podcast like that? Oh, okay. Fuck it. Bro, it was wild. But yeah, it was awesome just to hear that while it's going. But a couple more episodes we got to download like that, and then the rest of the audio we got, so we should be squared away. So expect during this weekend a Smoke Pit podcast page or channel wherever you're streaming your podcast at. And good thing is these things are available everywhere. No matter where you are streaming your podcast, you can find these podcasts. So make sure you do that. Follow that page, that channel, whatever it is. Subscribe, hit the bell so you know when new episodes come up. But since we've done this, there's been a lot of growth, a lot of listeners, people finding that what they want to look for a bit easier than streaming and going through other things. So I think it was a smart move. Shout out to
it let me know like people are really fucking with us. You know what I mean? Like they are really fucking with us. And going through like with everything under one umbrella, like you get the sense of that, but you just didn't know like who. But since we put everybody on their own thing, like people really fuck with every show that we have, and it's amazing to see. Like they really fuck with everybody, and it was an eye opener for me, really. Like just seeing it in action, like holy shit, like. It's not just one singular show. It's everybody doing like great work, which we knew this, but to see it like really everybody's getting their numbers is like, damn, that's really fucking amazing, bro. Like it's amazing.
And it's great. Like when you look at the stats and you see like all the different podcast players and the countries that is being played in and stuff like that, you're like, these people was rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they just stumbled across it. Now they just typed, anime or comics, and then SNM podcast.
We have a show.
Like, bam, shit, let's do this shit. Which is dope, and I think that's pretty cool. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So stand by. We'll drop it in the group to let you guys know. The network's not disbanding. All the videos, all the streaming stuff still on the DFPN YouTube, Facebook page, and the Twitch. So as far as videos and
And
stuff,
the
this is
website.
where it's and the website. Yep. So all the videos, everything will still be there. The brand is not disbanding, just the podcast channel, or you know what I'm saying, wherever you used to be listening to us at. We're all branching out, getting our own things to make it easier for people to find the content they want to listen to. So we're not breaking up. Don't be thinking that. We still a brand, we still a network. So that's all I had to say. Anything else?
No, man. Just appreciate the people for rocking with us, man. And for everybody watching tonight, thank y'all for staying. Thank y'all for staying.
Without further ado, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Episode 88 of the Smoke Pit. I am the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king, made this Kelvin Kaylee. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all for staying. Thank y'all for being incredible. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.